How's it going, everyone? Mick Ambrose from All About Tech. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I want to talk about the news release that Etienne has just put out about the instant payment beta going live. But just before I do that, I just want to show you this brand new website called Cora Merch. It was created by the YouTuber Podcast Now that also covers Electroneum. He has created a really cool merch store that has loads of stuff to do with Electroneum and Podcast Now as well. Some really cool designs. I'm going to be getting a few things. Yeah, this is probably one of the first, if not the first, proper partly Electroneum dedicated merch store. And yeah, it looks absolutely fantastic. Go check it out. Support the ETN community. I know Tyler put in a lot of work to create the site, and to bring the Electroneum community some merch that you guys can buy and enjoy. So yeah, go check that out. It's really cool. Some really cool designs in there. You got hats, phone cases, t-shirts, hoodies, jumpers, all sorts of stuff. But moving on, let's get straight into the amazing news, and I'm going to read out this tweet. Ever heard people say that cryptocurrencies will never achieve mainstream adoption as they are too slow, too hard to work with, and hated by governments? Guess what? We've changed all that today. Instant payment API system for vendors live in beta today. So the instant payment system is live. Electroneum, it's not just a speculative investment anymore. There is a real product there. People can now start buying things from these vendors. More and more vendors can apply to be a part of this. It is the first step in Electroneum's huge rollout. And now that this is in place, KYC is in place. There is just the possibilities now are endless. Now that there's something working, something that's released, it's so cool that we've been waiting for this for quite what seems like forever, but they've released it. They've released it when they said they were going to release it. They said September. We are nearing mid-September, but it's been released. You can now start looking at I think on the if you click this link, it will actually there should be a list of how of the vendors that accept ETN. I can't see it now, but if I do, I'll post it in the description, the list of the different vendors that accept Electroneum. And the number is just going to grow and grow and grow and grow. And what's really cool about this is that they've launched this instant payment system, and boom, straight away, 1,000 vendors. Not only that, boom, instant payment system online. Potential partnerships, potential companies are going to be looking at this like, oh, okay. Well, they've got this instant pay API that I just integrate straight into my system that I already use. So there may be some technical knowledge needed to implement into a webhook or an EPOS system. But for those that own businesses and vendors, they could easily get someone in to do that for them if they don't have the technical knowledge to do it themselves. But it's really positive. So many more partnerships are now available to happen now that this has been released. Not only that, but KYC, Know Your Customer / anti-money laundering, launched this week. If you go to the Electroneum website, not the app, but on the website, if you log in, on the left-hand side where you've got your settings, your managed wallet and stuff, if you click on, there should be a part that says complete registration, and then for level 1, and that with level 1 KYC, you can stick with that if you wanted. You'd be able to receive and send Electroneum up to $50. If you plan on doing more than that, you'll have to complete level 2, which lets you spend up to $3,300 and receive. And then level 3 if you're planning on doing more than that. So I think with the level 3s, it'll be a lot of big vendors signing up for the level 3s. I think the majority of people will be fine on level 1, which all they ask for is your name. They literally just ask for your name, and obviously they already have your email address. So I'm pretty sure it's just your name. I've already done it now, and I can't go back to see what exactly it is they ask, but I'm pretty sure it's just your first name and last name. Not only that as well, using the Yoti app. So on this app, it's really I understand some people are having some issues with Yoti not knowing where their address is. All I can say is that my Yoti worked absolutely brilliantly. It was no problem whatsoever. All you do is you take a photo, you take a video to prove it's you. You add in a form of ID, a driving license or something. It scans it, and then that will take your date of birth, your email, not your email, your address, and your full name, all in one go. And it takes minutes to verify as well. Each part takes a couple minutes to verify. And then all you do is on the Electroneum website, there will be in the manage profile, there will be a QR code, which you just scan QR code, boom, you scan it, and then it will link it straight to Electroneum. You'll say yes, you want to share your details with Electroneum, and then that's it. And then your Yoti is completed, and you have full level 1 KYC enabled on Electroneum. At the moment, I'm sticking with level 1. I have no reason at the moment to move on to level 2 of KYC yet. So that's all I'm going to be doing for now. They ask for more. They ask for quite a bit of information when it comes to the higher levels because you're dealing with a lot more money. And I understand they're doing their due diligence to prevent money being laundered through their service through Electroneum. And at the same time, I don't have the need to give that information yet because I'm not sending that much, because I'm just holding my Electroneum for now. But really positive. 1,000 vendors now live with the instant payment. Really cool. So excited to see what vendors are out there. I'm really excited to see the more upcoming vendors. I know Cura Merch, Tyler from Podcast Now, this website, he's looking into the instant payment for Electroneum. He's going to be trying to implement it. But yeah, 1,000 vendors. Congratulations, Electroneum. It's finally here. They've done it, and I'm really excited for the future now. Like I've said beforehand, it was all speculation, wasn't it? There was a lot of we've got this coming, we've got this coming, we've got this coming, we've got this coming, but none of it was out yet. They've still got so much more to bring to us, but now the instant payment, the patented instant payment API, is live with 1,000 vendors. That part is done. We've got the gig economy yet to come. We've got mobile operators yet to be announced. And now that Electroneum have released their instant API as well as their first protocols for KYC AML, the deals that they already have, they should be announcing them. I'd like to think that they start announcing them pretty soon now. And the ones that stalled because of KYC AML, Know Your Customer Anti-Money Laundering, they now have the capacity and the resources and the compliance of all things to get those deals in the bag and sealed. So One of those being Zius. They had an MOU with them, agreement with them, and Zius were waiting for KYC AML. If you look at around the world, you have many countries that for KYC it's not required for anything. But actually, if you look at a lot of developing countries, you look at a lot of African countries, in order to just get a SIM card, you need to give them all your details. You even need to give them a fingerprint. There's a lot of stuff going on with KYC AML, especially in developing countries. We may not see it as much here in the UK or the US or anything like that, but it is a huge thing in other countries. Maybe these other countries are used to it a lot more, having to give every single piece of information. Like I said, all that information just to get a SIM card. And there's a cool picture of a map that has where the KYC is most strict. So I'm going to find that and I'll tweet it out. Follow my Twitter at allaboutTech93. Go give me a follow and I'll post that picture on there very shortly. If you like this video, give it a like. Subscribe to the All About Tech YouTube channel. I know I've not been very active lately, but I'm a full-time student now. I'm a college lecturer. I work a second job, and I've got this to do as well. So, like, comment, subscribe, stay with All About Tech, and I'll catch you guys out in the next video. Peace out.